Hey guys, my name is Genesis Castro, and I am the Organ Program Manager for the Latino Community Fund of Georgia. So my parents are from the Dominican Republic, but I was born in New York City, and I moved to Gwinnett County. I think when did I move to Gwinnett? I moved to Gwinnett County in elementary school, but before that, I had lived some time in Miami, Florida. So growing up, I was always surrounded by Latino culture. It's something that's really close to me. And if you guys have met anyone who's Dominican, you know that we're really proud of our culture. I graduated high school in Gwinnett County, went to Peachtree Ridge High School, go Lions. And for me, education was something that was really important to my family because my mother actually moved to New York from the Dominican Republic when she was a teenager. And as an immigrant herself and as a daughter of immigrants, she really had to put in the work to figure out how to navigate the college system and be able to make something of herself. But she did, right? And so she was able to get her degree, and she's a teacher. And because she did her work and got to college, she was able to make it a lot easier for my sister and I to make sure that we had what we needed to get to college. So that's something I'm always going to be very appreciative of her for. And she had a mentor who helped her, which is why I think it's so great that you guys are part of the Hispanic mentoring priority. Because programs like these really do make a difference in the lives. It just really helps to have someone there who can help guide you. But I kind of backtracked. I went to Peachtree Ridge High School. My mom's a teacher, and partly because of her example, I attended the University of Georgia, and I majored in human development and family sciences, and then I got a certificate in personal and organizational leadership. And I got those degrees because I knew that I wanted something to help my community, specifically my Latino community. And because in college, I've worked with a few different Latino organizations, and mostly around education and access to education. And it was something that was really important to me. I knew that I wanted to keep working. I knew that even after I finished college, I wanted to keep working with organizations that advance my Latino community. And so as I worked with Latino organizations, and as I even just, interned with other nonprofits and entities that helped develop nonprofits, I saw the need for Latino nonprofit leaders who understood Latino culture and also knew how to manage nonprofits well. Because one thing that you'll see too is people start organizations not necessarily because they study nonprofit management, but because they see a need. So after I finished my undergraduate degree, I decided to get my master's in public administration from Georgia State University. Go Panthers! And I specifically got a master in public administration with a concentration in nonprofit management. So that degree is obviously really helpful for me in my role at the Latino Community Fund of Georgia, because I get to work with different Latino organizations like the Georgia Association of Latino Administrators and Superintendents, which is where I met Nudi Castillo Crawford, who's super cool. So I get to work with organizations like that and help them develop funding, help them develop programs that better serve their community. I also get to manage all of LCF's programs, including specifically information around COVID, our vaccine outreach, our nonprofit technical assistance programs, entrepreneurship programs, and just programs that we have or events that we do to help develop and help the Latino community. And so for me, something that I value a lot is mentorship. And one important mentor who I had in college, her name was Cindy Valenzuela. And we worked together in Latino organizations. And what I really appreciated about her is that she was also Latina, so she understood my culture. She knows what it's like to be, raised by children of immigrants. I feel like a lot of times our parents kind of expect us to figure things on our own because, that's kind of what they had to do, right? Which is okay, right? So it was helpful to have someone who had the same background as me and who was able to guide me through one of my first jobs in the workplace and kind of help me understand, what it means to be able to advocate for yourself in the workplace. So I'm always going to be very appreciative of Cindy for that and for just being a good role model and someone who really showed me that, no matter what challenges you may come through in your upbringing, it's possible to get through them and move forward. And while we don't always get to pick the cards that we're dealt, we get to choose how we deal with them and how we get to decide to move forward. And so for me right now, like I said, I work at the Latino Community Fund of Georgia. And one of my goals is to really continue to help develop organizations that serve people of color in general, including Latinos, and kind of help make sure that the organizations who are doing great work get the funding they need to do the great work. I'm really passionate about immigrant issues. I'm really passionate about racial justice issues. I'm really passionate about doing work that helps advance people who don't already have access to the resources, because that's usually who gets the most help. I plan on doing that through working with nonprofit organizations or philanthropic organizations. But I really do appreciate that Nuri reached out to me because she wanted to reach out to me for Black History Month and to share a message with you guys. So I just want to encourage you guys to know that the fact that you guys are in the Hispanic mentoring priority is a super big advantage, because it means you have someone like Nudie, or I don't know if she's volunteers, or maybe it's only Nudie, but means you have people who are mentors and who can help guide you through the process of what it takes to move forward after high school. Even for y'all who are in middle school, to move forward into high school, right? I just want to encourage you guys to take advantage of that. Don't take it for granted, especially now with COVID that we're all at home. I know it could be isolating, but if I'm going to leave you guys with one piece of advice, is to take advantage of the research that you guys have afforded to you, especially since you guys do go to school in Gwinnett County, which is one of the best school systems in Georgia. So I think that's about it, guys. Thank you so much.